Introducing first, fight out the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weight at fight time at 169.6 pounds. Fighting out of San Dimas, California, representing Blitz and Evolution Muay Thai, Ricardo Maldonado. And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the black corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weight at fight time at 163.2 pounds. Fighting out of Fontana, California, representing Claycomb Karate Academy, this is Michael Sugarbomb Claycomb.
Claycomb coming in as a Muay Thai champion, 3rd degree black belt in Shotokan Karate. And this man has over 50 karate tournament fights to his credit.
And Claycomb going out of his way to pay respects to the opposite corner before the fight even begins. Usually a gesture saved after the fight.
Well, he's the sugar bomb. He's bombing sugars to the corner.
He's sweetening up the deal.
Here we go. Let's see how that sugar bomb comes in.
Claycomb record of 8-4. Maldonado 3-5-1.
Maldonado using that left leg, trying to get that leg kick, inside leg kick.
Both fighters bringing in the partisan crowd, kind of 50-50 right now with who's siding with who.
Low blow by Maldonado. Claycomb rests in the neutral corner and get his bearings again. I like the head movement of Claycomb. I like the way he's kind of switching small elevation level changes, switching that head, moving left and right a little bit with the hands. And Maldonado, I like his straight punches. I like his this classic composure that he has. Throwing those straight 1-2s. Again, using that left leg as kind of like a rangefinder. So both guys, they have their feeling out process. Let's see how the remainder of this first round is going to continue. And here we go, our action resumes. And left kick from Maldonado. Claycomb using that straight 1-2. Those hands are very elusive from Claycomb. Oh, a nice cross by Claycomb.
Claycomb has Maldonado in the corner and unloading some huge right hands.
And it's coming in very straight. It's
nice combination there.
Yeah, definitely.
Throwing punches and bunches. Maldonado connects 1-2. Left hook connects from Claycomb.
And Claycomb straight 1-2. Right down the pipe. Oh! And he comes and scores. And man, Claycomb knees touch the ground, so that is ruled a knockdown.
Make no mistake about it, that was a huge right hand from Maldonado, but Maldonado is cut over his left eyebrow. High drama after one.
Man, that's the action that FightersRep delivers every time we see a Sugar Bomb Claycomb fight. It always brings a lot of action, and this one here, cut on that upper eyebrow of Maldonado. And Claycomb just got tapped and his knee just touched momentarily. But again, if the knee touches the ground, that is ruled a knockdown.
I think Maldonado would trade the little nick there for the knockdown any day. after absorbing heavy leather there in the corner. Claycomb seemed to be cruising through the first, and then Maldonado just reached one out of this right pocket and unleashed a right hand. A back and forth seesaw first round, which you have to edge to Maldonado. I mean, even as the only question is that a 10-8 or a 10-9, because of Claycomb was doing some serious damage. Claycomb doesn't appear to be hurt, though. Perhaps we can consider that a flash knockdown. He bounced right back up as soon as he tasted the canvas, and again he held himself up with his right hand. And I like the body language of Claycomb right now. What I don't like, though, is Maldonado's hair is all over the place, and he continues going to it, which means he's not protecting himself if he's trying to fix his hair.
A nice high kick by Maldonado. Claycomb leaving that left hand down, trying to get that sniper jab coming in. And we see that oil leaking from Maldonado, just dripping down like teardrops.
Yeah, Claycomb can't afford to lose any rounds. I mean, he could come away with a draw if the judges scored it a 10-8. Looks like the ringside physician is going to take a look. Referee Frank Granillo calling a stop to the action.
And when we saw it at the in between rounds, it was very high. It's off to the side. It looks like they are going to let the action continue. And Claycomb using footwork in and out, just really got that nice bouncing style. A nice one too. And Maldonado, I don't like that hair. He has to step back, takes himself out of range to go pull that hair back. And again, it's not only defense, but it's not allowing you to strike too.
And anytime a fighter has long hair, the punches just seem more pronounced too when they land because the hair flies.
Exactly. It looks like a shampoo commercial, and boom, your hair just goes. And it may not be even that tough, but then again, when your hair flies, it just affects the vision of how the judges may see the fight.
And that cut is letting out a lot of blood. The corner work looks like they're only applying a towel there. No end swell, no just Vaseline. Well, what would you do as a cornerman here, David?
Well, usually I put pressure right. I have a Q-tip, and if I have adrenaline, I would put that pressure right on it. I would smear the Vaseline. Usually I do. I smear at the very last minute. I put the pressure, try to stop the bleeding, try to get that adrenaline if they do have it. And then at the last minute, right before they go, smear that Vaseline, and then boom, you know. But here we go. Round number 3. It's just a back and forth rally.
Claycomb just begins the round with a huge right hand that knocked the Vaseline off of Maldonado's face. Taking no prisoners at this moment is Claycomb, and Maldonado scored that knockdown, but outside of that, he's absorbed a brutal beating in this fight. And now he seems to be backed in the ropes, and if Claycomb can score a knockdown here, you would have to think he's cruising away with the victory.
Claycomb using that switch style, goes momentarily southpaw. And finds a mark with his uppercut. Now he's back to orthodox. And he's just using that counter strike as soon as Maldonado releases his pressure from the strikes. Claycomb comes right on in and just comes in with a smother and a plethora of kicks and punches. And he's using that nice head movement, Claycomb. I want to see Maldonado just put on that pressure because you don't know when that referee is going to call that doctor. The doctor may stop that fight, so you got to just put it on the line.
And again, depending on if the judges scored the first round 10-9 as opposed to 10-8, Claycomb could even win this fight and not walk away with the draw. We could have some drama here as we enter the final 15 seconds of this fight.
These guys are rallying. Claycomb's really trying to steal that, make a mark on the final 10 seconds of this third and final round.
Claycomb appeared to be losing his footing there at the end as he was loading up, but a valiant performance there after suffering the flash knockdown, and that is a nasty cut. And the corner has some work to do even in the locker room once they head back.
Oh yeah, well. Maldonado's going to be part of the kickboxing sewing club, as he's probably going to have to get that one stitched up for sure. Jason Childers putting on that Vaseline. Let's take a look at the replay action. Beautiful, beautiful cross that came over the top by Claycomb.
And this is the damage in round one. And that's when, after that exchange, was when Maldonado emerged from the cut. And you see, make no mistake about it, that was a perfectly placed and timed right hand. A beautiful counter from Maldonado that dropped Claycomb. But arguably the only sequence from Maldonado that was in his favor tonight.
That's correct. So we'll see how the judges score this. Could be a draw, or could it be that Claycomb could squeak away with that W, because he did apply the pressure. He had good elevation. He had good switch stances. Those punches came from up and down. Guard was low, striking the head. He was all over the place with those strikes, scoring very effectively.
Yeah, and a knockdown doesn't automatically give you a 10-8 round, especially when you've been absorbing the predominant beating throughout the rest of the round outside of that knockdown. So we shall see. Josh Shibata will make it official in a few short moments.
All right, fight fans, let's make this one official. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for their decision. Judge number 3 scored the bout 29-29 draw, while judges number 1 and number 2 scored the bout 29-28 for your winner by majority decision. From the black corner, Michael Sugarbomb Claycomb.
And there you have it. Just like we suspected, 2 of the judges scored the first round 10-9 in favor of Maldonado. And that's how Michael Sugarbomb Claycomb escaped with the majority draw despite suffering the knockdown. And I believe the right man won tonight.
That's correct. Yeah, majority decision. Yeah. And so definitely pulled that one out. And again, it was just like a flash knockdown. His glove did touch the ground, but he didn't look hurt. But, man, he put on a brilliant performance outside of that knockdown. Nice head movement, nice shoulder changes, nice hand movement, great footwork. And, again, he brings that karate style of respect here into the Lions Den. Congratulations, Michael Sugarbomb Claycomb.
Sugarbomb looks like he got into a big fight with a tub of Twizzlers there, painted in red from
We did it. All
the
right,
big
on
fight
with
with
your
Maldonado.
winner, Michael Sugarbomb Claycomb. Always a pleasure to have you here in the Lions Den. Mike, how you feeling, brother?
I feel really tired, I'm not going to lie, but other than that, I feel great. I just want to say thank you to everyone who came out to watch and support. The sport is really, really hard, so every fighter deserves their credit because it takes warriors to step in here. So please give some love to Maldonado and his team. Great, great fighter, great, great team. Nothing but love from the Claycombs and Sugarbomb.
Now let's also talk about you personally. You went down a little early in the fight, got caught. What was going through your head when you're coming off of the mat?
Honestly, it happened really fast. I didn't really feel anything. I just felt my knee go down. But I was like, okay, I got to respect his right hand. But game plan was the same as always. Just get in, get out, hit him as hard as I can, and don't get touched.
There you go. Now, a little bit of a winning streak getting on here back in the Lions Den. What does the future hold for Michael Sugar Bomb Claycomb?
Well, I hear there's a 165 champ down in Miami, so I'm going to be having my eye on that. Come March, you're going to see Sugar Bomb probably going down to Miami. Take that belt, bring it right back here. Anybody who wants it can come and get it.
There you go. I actually like the sound of that. We do have an East Coast part of our promotion. We have East Coast champions. Would like to see a West Coast fighter take the belt over there. Now, you do have a lot of friends, fans, family here in the Lions Den. Any last words you want to give to them?
I love all you guys, every single one of you that came out. I'm doing this for you guys, everyone at the dojo, my family, my friends, my Bubba, George, Matthias, my team. I love everyone, so thank you guys.
And thank you, your winner, Michael Sugar Bomb Claycomb.